everybody, happy Friday. It's February 6th, and today happens to be International Clash Day. What's International Clash Day, you may ask? Well, it is a celebration of the Clash's music, and it began in about 2013. It began in Seattle, Washington. A radio station called KEXP started it, and apparently they got the idea when listeners asked them why didn't they play more Clash music on the radio. And in my view, that's always a good question. You should always play more Clash. So they began to do that. They began to dedicate a day to the band and playing as much of their music as possible. And eventually it caught on, and there's other places around the country and around the world that celebrate International Clash Day. So according to the KEXP website and their various social media accounts, the theme for this year's International Clash Day is Know Your Rights. I'm playing around with the opening chords of that song. That was, as I recall, the first song on the Combat Rock album, which was the band's last studio album when they were all together. And it's certainly one of the better loved Clash songs for the hardcore Clash fan. I know that Pearl Jam has played it in concert many times, so that's kind of cool. And as a lawyer, of course, the theme appeals to me, know your rights, especially with everything that's going on in the world today. You should definitely know your rights. Lawyers should advocate for people's rights, and the courts should protect people's rights. Whether or not that's happening particularly effectively today is another story, but it's very important. What's ironic about this theme, though, or I don't know if it's ironic, actually. Sometimes we tend to misuse that word, so I don't know if it's ironic. But what's interesting about that theme is the song itself is kind of cynical about, what rights people actually have. In fact, there's a verse that one might think is a bit timely where they say, you have the right not to be killed unless it happens to be a police officer who commits the crime or who commits the murder. And we've had some pretty bad incidents in recent, we've had bad incidents throughout American history, let's be honest, but certainly some more notorious incidents in recent years. And so it's a fascinating topic for International Clash Day. I'll leave that to you to decide how you feel about that. But know your rights, and happy International Clash Day. Goodbye, everybody.